Boom shakalaka, I am shaking a super scary chart for Bitcoin and an incredibly optimistic one. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a scary chart for Bitcoin and a super bullish, optimistic, buckle your seatbelt, put on your big boy or big girl or big other pants chart. But before we get into it, like the video, join us on Twitter through Crypto Love, and subscribe to the OG. That would be the oldest and greatest, up to personal opinion, crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for over 7 years. That's a lot of videos and a lot of days and a lot of time we've spent together here, just you and me, and you and me, and you and me. Well, today, Fear and Greed Index at 72, you can see we've been in this low greed territory for a while, roughly about a week. We dipped down into neutral and fear in between last month and now. The overall market up 1.5% today. Bitcoin is 68,466, Ethereum at 2532, BNB at 593, Solana 177, XRP 51 cents, Dogecoin 14 cents, Tron 16 cents, and Toncoin 4.99. It looks like a sale, right? Not $5, it's $4.99. Now, Bitcoin today, almost a perfect retest of this bull flag right here, that if it should continue, would take us well beyond previous all-time highs, well into the three figures, but we'll kind of have to see if and when that happens. Right now, it seems like Bitcoin is alternating between the sell in May and go away and the Halloween effect for the past two cycles. This happened, sell in May, go away, goes sideways, Halloween effect, major pump. This happened last year. Could we see the same thing again? Well, on average, Bitcoin has had a 46% return in November since 2013. Based on my very elementary math skills, that would be roughly a $90,000 Bitcoin by the end of November. Holy freaking cow. That's very close to $100,000. Now, Q4 can be called the optimism phase for Bitcoin. This little slice in the pie chart comes before belief and intermission and thrill and euphoria. But all of those, you can see a lot of green. Yeah, that's because the price goes up. The whole cycle we've made it through thus far, we're about to encounter the best part if Bitcoin is par for the course. However, you may have heard about some degen apes hanging around Bitcoin. Well, it turns out Bitcoin speculation is redlining. You can see a very high peak in this speculation model. Good news for long-term sat stackers is it suggests a buy the dip opportunity is coming. Now, if you take a look, the previous times we had these spikes, price did dip in the short term, and even here dipped in the short term. So this one did not, okay? But that's the first that it did not. All these other ones, when we had spikes, it dipped in the short term. So could we have a liquidation event as those degen apes go 100x long and they all get liquidated? Yeah, certainly possible. If you want to stack some sats, maybe a great opportunity to buy the dip before things take off. Or it may be a false flag. One of these, this one right here, was a false flag, which occurred right before a massive pump. So you'll kind of have to take this information, do what you will. Clearly, all that I say here, do your own due diligence. So far, much of Bitcoin's behavior mid-2024 was more down than up. You can see that it's been going on forever since March, the longest 8 months of my freaking life. But get ready for more up than down, as Bitcoin generally follows the adoption trend. Price generally follows that. Should be going up in the near future. You can see that similar trend to what we had last year as the weekly RSI bottomed out at the 45, crosses the SMA 14, also higher lows and the wedge sideways breakout. Same thing that we had before Bitcoin went on a massive rally, which, taking a look at this, is pretty much around the same time we had this false flag right here. So could we be having the same thing coming up? Yes, certainly. Now, on to the next chart. Weekly close for Bitcoin looks like a breakout from the descending broadening wedge has finally tested perfectly. You can see it broke out above there, was rejected by the previous all-time high candle wick, and now finding support on top of that descending broadening wedge. Next target, new all-time high. Ladies and gentlemen, exciting times coming up. As a matter of fact, huge bullish cross for Bitcoin in the making. The 20 and 50-day moving averages. Well, this crossed here, price went up. This crossed here, price really went up. Well, it's about to cross once again. Are we about to have price really go up once again? Yeah, likely. And great news for altcoin holders. One of the most bullish monthly crosses for altcoins about to happen once again. As soon as this happens, and it's not far away from happening, all of our bags will fly like crazy. Last time this happened, it was alt season 2021. So get ready for some massive moves for Bitcoin and altcoin. And the one crazy chart, the bird beak sign. You could call it the big bird. You could call it the Larry bird. Just don't give it the bird. Well, the Bitcoin bird beak sign, once again noted on the daily Heikin-Ashi chart. This sign is created by a set of Heikin-Ashi candles with tight consolidation. You can see this right here. Bird's beak looks like a bird's beak to me. And massive rally follows the bird beak. Happened in January 2023, happened in February 2024, happened again in February 2024. Well, look at this bird beak sign. Could we have a massive rally? According to the root of previous rallies, Bitcoin could grow extremely fast and reach $100,000 in the next month, which would not be far off from November averages. So, big things coming, very exciting times. I can't freaking wait because it has been crickets since March. So, that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, join us on Twitter at CryptoLove, subscribe to the channel, and also YouTube says watch that video right there. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.